Final update. My parents bought my brother a new BMW for graduation. While I opened my gift, a bill for their debts, my mom smiled and said, "It's only fair." I packed my things and disappeared. Weeks later, they called panicked. "Please, we didn't mean it." I leaned back in my chair, staring out the window. A rush of satisfaction washed over me, mixed with something darker. They had chosen Jason. They had handed him a car and thrown my efforts in my face, and now with all their mistakes catching up to them, they were losing it all. I wanted to gloat to rub it in their faces, but I didn't say a word for a long time. Jason kept talking, his voice breaking, but I couldn't bring myself to feel sympathy. Finally, I spoke, my voice firm. "Jason, you didn't have to lose the car. You should have known this would happen, that they wouldn't have the means to keep up. They always expect me to clean up their mess, but this time I wasn't there to pick up the pieces." Jason was silent. I warned them too. I continued my words sharp. Now, when they handed me that bill, instead of a gift, I told them it would come back to bite them, and now it has. Jason's voice grew desperate. "Daniel, please, I know this is messed up, but they didn't mean for this to happen. We never wanted it to turn out like this." I paused, savoring the feeling of power. In this moment, I had finally broken free from their grip from the years of being second place. "You know what, Jason?" I said, coldly. "Maybe it's a lesson they needed to learn the hard way. If they'd been a little more thoughtful, they wouldn't be in this situation. Now I hope it stings." Jason started crying, and for a second I almost felt guilty, but then the image of my parents' smug smiles when they handed me that bill flashed in my mind. I didn't feel guilty. Jason's sobs echoed through the phone, but I didn't offer comfort. Instead, I hung up, and for the first time, I felt a sense of justice. The scales were balanced, and my family was finally learning the consequences of their actions. The next few days were quiet. I kept to myself, staying in the Airbnb, not responding to any messages or calls. I wasn't even checking my phone much except to catch up on work. It felt freeing. Honestly, I didn't have to deal with anyone's drama anymore. Then on Sunday afternoon, I got a call from an unknown number. I was about to ignore it, but something inside me told me it was time to face it head on. I picked up Daniel. My mom's voice came through, shaky and desperate. "Please, can you just hear us out?" I didn't answer immediately. Instead, I leaned back in my chair, slowly exhaling. It had taken them this long to come to me, and it felt good to know they were finally on the other end of the phone. "Daniel, we know we messed up," she continued. "We never should have put all that pressure on you. We should have been better. We're so sorry. Please come back. We'll fix everything. Just come home." I could hear the pleading in her voice, but it didn't move me. This was the same woman who had always told me to be responsible while giving Jason whatever he wanted. The same woman who, instead of appreciating my hard work, had handed me a bill for their failures. "Mom, you're sorry," I said, slowly letting the sarcasm drip into my words. "You're sorry for what? Exactly? Buying Jason a car while I was left to handle your mess. Is that what you're sorry for, or are you sorry? Because you had to sell it?" There was silence on the other end. I could almost hear her brain trying to process the reality of what she had done sinking in. "Daniel, we never meant for things to get this bad," my mom said, her voice breaking now. "Please just come back. We'll do whatever it takes to make it right. You're still our son and we love you." I rolled my eyes, even though she couldn't see me. It felt almost pathetic hearing her beg after everything they had put me through. "I'm sure you love me," I said, my tone flat, "but love doesn't fix years of favoritism and neglect. You didn't think about me once when you made those decisions?" "Not once." I paused, letting that sink in. Then I added, "And frankly, I don't need your apology. It's too late for that. You should have thought